Monsieur le Président de la République, Mesdames les ministres, Monsieur le ministre, Monsieur le préfet, Messieurs les députés, Mesdames et Messieurs les sénateurs et sénatrices, Messieurs les présidents du Conseil régional, Monsieur le Président de la collectivité européenne de l'Alsace, Monsieur le maire, Monsieur le Président Business France, Mesdames et Messieurs, chers amis, bienvenue à Chalampé. Votre visite est un grand honneur pour nous. Et c'est un grand plaisir d'être ici au début des présidences françaises de l'Union européenne. Because this site here in Chalampé is a perfect example of what Europe can achieve through close cooperation, particularly through French-German collaboration. We, the German-based BASF, has several joint ventures here, Butachemie and Alzachemie, and together we are successfully running some of Europe's biggest plant for specific intermediates here in Chalampé. And today we are building further on this. I'm very honored and proud to announce that BASF will be investing into a new world-scale production unit for hexamethyldiamine, HMD, here in France, in Chalampé, at the heart of Europe. With an investment sum of 300 million euro, we will build this new plant, a new R&D laboratory and corresponding infrastructure. The plant will start its production from 2024 onwards. And this investment will be accompanied by another project which we just started in our Freiburg site, 45 kilometers from here. At that site in Germany, we will expand the polyamide 6,6 polymerization capacity supplied by precursors from Chalampé. Our investment here at the Chalampé site sends a strong signal, a signal for a strong and competitive Europe. A Europe that wants to increase its strategic autonomy based on a strong commitment to a competitive industry. France and Germany together, with their strong industrial sectors, will play a key role to achieve these objectives. Monsieur le Président, I know this is something that France and you personally, as a true European, drive with a lot of passion. A strong, competitive French and ultimately European industry is close to your heart. And I'm very happy that we can be part of that. We pursue our investment in France because France is an important market for chemical products and a valuable partner for BASF. We are operating 14 sites all over France with nearly 3,000 employees and sales of 1.7 billion euro. Strengthening our position in France with our investment at this key site of the European engineering plastics industry is proof of how we can contribute to a successful reindustrialization of France. Ladies and gentlemen, it comes as no surprise that the French presidency of the European Council over the next 6 months follows the motto Relance, Poursuivre, Appartenance, recovery, strength, and a sense of belonging. I'm particularly pleased that the presidency under your leadership, Monsieur le Président, will endeavor to make European industrial ecosystems and sectors, like the chemical industry, more resilient, to support their green and digital transition, and to ensure improved management of our dependencies, particularly by developing new European manufacturing capabilities. I'm convinced our success relies on capitalizing on EU's industrial strengths and on defining a framework which encourages the expansion of European industry. Right now, we stand at crossroads. As European industry and as society, no other continent pursues a vision comparable to that of the European Union. With the EU Green Deal, Europe aims to be the first climate-neutral continent by 2050. Truly the challenge of the century. But Europe also wants to become digital, circular, and implement the chemical strategy of sustainability. So we have a double twin transition ahead of us. To accomplish the ambitious goals set by the European Green Deal, a strong and competitive Europe is the crucial prerequisite. If it's done well, I'm convinced your European Green Deal could give Europe the opportunity to strengthen its global competitiveness. To get there, we need an enabling framework for industry in the form of transition pathways for key sectors like ours. We also need courage, entrepreneurship, and many sustainable innovations. The chemical industry plays a key role in this. Take HMD as an example. If you are not a chemist, you don't know what it is and you have never heard about it. Nevertheless, you are every day in touch with it. HMD is an important intermediate that is used for high-performance plastics and fibers, for example, in modern automotives. Cars need to get lighter. With plastics replacing metal, we save energy, and certainly, of course, also CO2. Like so many of our products, HMD is the starting point of many value chains in key industries, contributing to an autonomous Europe. The investment into the Chalampé site, just a few hundred meters from the French-German border, together with the capacity expansion in Freiburg, is a perfect example for this. I would like to express my gratitude to everyone involved. A project of this scale could not have been envisaged without the support of each and every one of you. Thanks to the BASF team in Europe and those of our joint venture Alsa Chemie for your commitment. Thanks also to the French public authorities who understood our stakes very well and whose responsiveness enabled us to decide this ambitious investment. In particular, I would like to warmly thank the teams of Business France, Grand Est Région, ADEME, Voies Navigables de France, and Rhin-Meuse Water Agency. We found good partners in you and trust that you will support industrial production in Europe and Chalampé also in the future. And my heartfelt thanks to you, Monsieur le Président. Thanks for your strong leadership and action in favor of French and European industry. Thanks for making the case of change and for promoting a new European growth in investment model during your EU Council presidency in your country and for your country. I'm certain that together we can be successful in what I call future made in Europe. You can count on us, on our commitment of our teams here in Chalampé and the entire BASF to do our part. Merci beaucoup.